a real pleasure because the producer director of this show, Fantasticks, at Springfield Community Theater, he is Don Neal, and he's well known in this area around here. He's a great actor and a great director, and so we've got him. And he called or emailed me and says he's got this wonderful young actress in Fantasticks. He says, any way we can interview her. And when I hear there's a great actress around or actor, especially young ones, boy, oh boy. And we have Christina here. She is Kidd, K-I-D-D, and she's one of the leads in the show, right?
Yep.
Now, you tell us, because we were talking off stage here about Fantasticks. I thought it started in 1954 in New York, and then Don researched it. He said, no, it started in 1960. And then her mother said, it's always been off Broadway. I didn't know that. What's the Fantasticks about, number one? And then you can get into the question I asked before. Why do you think it's lasted all these years and shows no sign of diminishing?
Well, the plot of Fantasticks is ridiculously simple. A young boy and a young girl who are in love. They're next door neighbors. Their fathers know that if they think it's okay, they won't want to do it. So the fathers forbid them to see each other, and they plot to bring the two of them together. It's a cast of 8 people, all ages, and I have to say that in directing this show, I'm extremely fortunate because I was able to cast all 8 roles to age. I found a wonderful 20-year-old boy, and this young lady walked in just the right age to play Louisa. I have 3 men our age who sing
40s in the 40s?
Let's try 60s.
Okay.
And they sing and dance up a storm.
Have you done, Christina the Kidd, have you done acting before Mr. Neal here picked you for the show?
Oh, I do theater all the time.
You do?
It's my favorite thing. That's what I do.
Outside of high school?
Oh, yeah. Musical theaters all over. I've done Joanna and Sweeney Todd, and that was my favorite role.
Well, you're only 15 now, right?
Yeah.
When did you start?
Well, I started doing performances when I was 4, because I took ballet lessons and we did recitals. And then, I grew into choir and then voice lessons and then acting, and so.
Now, you've seen Don Neal, many, many, many actors over these years as a director and all. But you told me that this kid has something special, and you saw like she was somebody to be discovered.
I have to brag on her.
Go ahead.
She's a triple threat: sing, dance, act, which is very unusual for someone her age to have all those talents and for those talents to be blossoming at such an age. She's destined for stardom, I'm sure of that. Now, I don't want to give her the big head, but let me finish telling you about the history of the Fantasticks.
Yeah.
As you said, it opened in New York off Broadway in 1960 with Jerry Orbach in the lead at age 25.
All right.
And as you know, he went on for 15 years to be the leading song and dance man in New York, and then he went to television. Most of your viewers will probably only remember him as a homicide detective on Law and Order.
Right.
And of course, he passed away just last year. The Fantasticks is the longest running musical in American theater history. It has played in the United States alone over 17,000 performances in 5,000 cities and towns all over the country and 50 foreign countries.
Gee.
At one time, I think the publishers estimated that the Fantasticks was playing every day somewhere in the world.
My goodness. And there's some great songs there, I mean, too.
Yeah, wonderful.
Beautiful music.
Yeah. You have a particular song, don't you, that you sing in that?
Much more.
Well, I didn't ask you ahead of time. Can you do it a cappella? Could you just do a little something?
Just a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'd like to swim in a clear blue stream where the water is icy cold, then go to town in a golden gown and have my fortune told. Just once, just once, just once before I
goodness. Very nice, very nice. Hey, I want to give of the Springfield Community Theater here. I want to give the phone number so you know all the details. And it's 703-866-6238. And you can find information on them by going info. It's on the screen at SCTONLINE.org. It's on the screen there. The Fantasticks. And we have here Christina Kidd, and she's going to do, of course, much more when you see the show. How many songs do you do?
Oh,
A bunch?
a bunch.
A bunch,
This
a bunch.
is my busiest role. I'm on stage quite a bit.
And Don Neal, I must give you a big thrill to be able to find somebody like this. And
Well, I've performed this show 3 times in 3 different roles, and I've directed it before, and not once until now have we been able to cast every role to age.
Yeah.
That's what's so thrilling about it.
Well, I know Don Neal for years, and this guy, when he puts his name on something, you got to see the show. You got to see the show. Fantasticks, you know, even if he wasn't associated with it, it's been around so long, got to be a reason, right? And this kid here is a star. Will you come back when you are a big star?
Of course.
You know, I'm getting that commitment. We got witnesses now.
Oh, dear.
Okay? Okay, good.
Rich, I would like to point out
Yes.
one thing. Those who are familiar
Yeah.
with Springfield Community Theater,
Yeah.
we've got a new performance venue
Oh.
at the new school just off of Pickett Road
Oh,
in
okay.
Fairfax.
Oh, well, they'll get that information off the that info at sctonline.org. Christina Kidd, thanks so much.
Sure.
And will you come by again and soon? We can't wait in another week, maybe, huh? Oh, that's too soon. Okay. Thanks, Don. Such a pleasure. You know.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't miss this show. I'm telling you. Rich Massabny.
All right, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, Rich, and the wonderful people, including Christina Kidd from Springfield
She sang very well.
Community Theater. Absolutely wonderful. Thanks,
Wonderful.
Rich. Beautiful.
Thank you, Rich.
Welcome back anytime. And that, I guess, is a wrap for our edition of the Arlington Weekly News for this week. So thank you very much for watching.
Thank you.
Have a safe week and come back and see us again next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.